Let's see. What does Twitch think? Are we allowed to stream? We are. That's great. Oh, I didn't change my title and stuff. Anyway. Oh, and I didn't put my Discord on stream mode. Anyway, I forgot to do everything. That's fine. Okay, let me copy this for later. I completely forgot to change the title. Let me check that it's correct now. Should be. Should be correct. Yep. That's good. But yeah, this time I'm gonna be updating my website. Because I have not updated this in a long ass time. And the current one is bad. Actually, I'm gonna show you. Every time someone goes here, I cringe. Also, let me turn off Dark Reader. Yeah, it's like I shouldn't have this one page with everything in it. I should first like have some about me text here, and then probably like some links to the actual sites of the projects. I mean, how to say, like separate page for Seamless, separate page for Abyss Trail, and now separate page for Build Sprint. You know, and kind of start doing that. Because having one big page, I don't know, not the best. I also just need to update the text overall. Oh. Alright. Also, okay, let me ping the Discord and then I'll start trying to do this. There we go. Yeah, I meant to open this with Firefox so that I can have this side by side set up here. Interesting. Dark Reader is still like interfering a bit. It shows that it's not active all the time, but that's interesting. And no script doesn't matter because there's no JavaScript on this site anyway. I should probably have some kind of plan maybe. I guess I could start with just separating Seamless to another page. Actually, let me see. Man forgets how to do HTML. Oh yeah, and if I do, if I go to like, I don't have a redirect thing for Seamless. Oh, tic-tac-toe, I do. I think I'm gonna replace these redirects, which is having a page on my website. Maybe embed the game there directly. Or just like have a link to the actual game page. But it's fine to have like a landing page there, I guess. I meant to copy the path. We are saving this. I want to go here. Now we get the highlighting. And I'm gonna copy these tags. Oh, actually, this is... Yep. Yep. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything revolutionary. I'm just gonna, make titles and make paragraphs, and that's it. It's so simple. I just need decent text. That's basically all I need. Maybe I would set up some buttons at some point. But we'll see. Alright. What I wrote about Seamless. Let's first get the page on the screen. Yes, there we go. So Dark Reader, just, yeah. All right here. I kind of go into the tech here. I could have two kind of very separate parts to this. Where one part talks about like the project on like a surface level, and then have more of a like technical dive at some point. And the good thing is actually Seamless has been dead for like 2 years. Right? But recently, the project manager has like come back to life. So we might see something with Seamless at some point, which is good. So I don't feel bad about having it on here anymore. Because for the 2 years that it was dead, this is... Yep. I kind of want to take it out, but also it's like one of the only things I can show off. So it was just there. Okay, so if someone reads this, what do I want them to know? What I want them to know, what is relevant, what I want to convey with this page. I think this is mostly like if someone basically just wants to hire me for like programming, I gotta have some stuff where it's like, yo, I can actually do stuff. I think this is mostly that. Well, there's also how does a part where if a stream viewer, a lovely stream viewer, checks out this page, then it also has to like convey some information where it's like, I mean, I guess it's partly the same where it's like, oh, I can actually do stuff. I'm worth watching. But it's also, I'm trying to make people interested in the projects that I work on. Right? So I basically want to market the project and market myself at the same time. So I kind of have to let both shine in a way. Also, I love these particles. They were pretty simple to make, but they're neat. Anyway. Yippee. I guess I also should have a like main kind of projects page where this is just the landing page, and then I have a projects page which just lists everything. Mm-hmm. I guess I don't need to have anything fancy. I can just do... Wow. I could do this for the domain. I think what I want to do is do this, right? Where this is like the main page. You know, I just have a list of projects, and then you go like one level deeper, and that it's like each individual project. And it's like, these are the info pages, I guess. Because right now, I have some pages where like, this is a redirect to itch.io, just because I didn't want the link to rot, basically. So now, I'm gonna have a page like this, which kind of describes the project. And I think this link can stay the same. It can just redirect to the game. Like, I can have a separate page where, like, I might change this to be the game embed instead of redirect. But I'm also gonna have, like, text about it at a separate place. I think that's a good plan. So let me actually... Let me move that directly to the... Yeah, I could not double click but instead drag. Move that to the correct place. Now this is gonna cry, that's fine. Close without saving, yep. I'm gonna open you. And now the CSS link is incorrect. Isn't it like this? Path reversal, let's go. Let's go. This is a bit bad. I don't know if I can like access the root easily. But I'm just gonna have a relative path like this. And now that I think about it, do I want to have all the HTML files here, or do I want to have folders for each one? I think I'm gonna do a folder. What happens if I refresh this? Yeah, it doesn't find it. That's fine. I'm just gonna remove the HTML from the end. Oh, yep. Now we have the same problem, where the path is incorrect. Oh, I've meant to do this. This is already very stinky. Okay. Oh. Parker, I'm so sorry that I turned you off. Hmm. So this should be root? Doesn't seem like it. And I think this is at the root. Yeah. But it might be broken because I'm like viewing the file instead of, how would I say? Like this is not an actual website that I'm browsing. That might be the problem. I'm just gonna do this for now because it actually works. Now we have this. Okay. I think we just yoink this. Actually, I do want to change this. Hmm. Who am I saying this to? And you can see this clearly. I think what I just need are clearer visuals, basically. I'm gonna have this part. I do want to have a sentence describing it. How do I describe this, like, box linking mechanic? We have boxes and holes, and the holes carve areas. So you can actually, you know, like move around and whatnot. I'm actually going to the game. I might just record new media. Oh, wrong version of the engine. Seamless is in Godot 3. I have debug on. What key? Oh, B is the key for debug. Nice. Is it on by default for some reason? It is. Oh, I guess I changed it manually. That's fine for now. I can just turn it off. I changed it to be on because I didn't remember the key. Turn it on, and I want to look at the debug, and now I immediately, for some reason, just remembered, oh, B is for debug, of course. Where do we have an interesting use of this anywhere? I think yeah, E is for level skipping. We don't really do a troll with this anywhere yet. I might make a new level just to show the potential. Yeah. Let's make a new level. 2D node. We need the player. What do we call these? Why is this not enabled? Okay, that's interesting. Why is this not enabled? Do I do like some custom smoothing or? Okay, lol. It seems smooth anyway. Yep. Yep. Anyway. Over here. Yeah. We have two different entries for it. Let's save this. Then we play the scene, everything should work. Yep. It is registered properly, and we have physics. Let's go. I don't like how the wall jumping, like wall sticking feels in this right now. I think that has to be changed, but that's for seamless development. Right now, I just want to get a simple bullet. I already have in my mind what I want. Then we need an animation player. New whole box. I don't like how the icon isn't visible here, like the custom whole box icon, but what can you do? Gonna have another yellow. Okay. That's good. We're gonna have this just move through and like scoop the player. Basically. Scoop. I'm gonna start exactly where we are currently. I guess in 1 second it's gonna move. I'm gonna add a key here. Wow. I do want to make this wait a bit before it starts. Autoplay. See, what does it look like when we play the scene? It's horrible. I forgot to change the playback to be physics. There we go. That's actually pretty good. Let me do that without the debug on. It's a bit scuffed, to be fair. If it moved a bit slower, it would be better, I think. Why did you start there now? I'm gonna duplicate this key and put it to the start. And now it's a little bit better. And we don't collide with the... I guess when this rift here appears, you know, I move the animation like 1 frame. No? Okay. But anyway, when this appears, like you can collide with it, you know, because this is like solid collision. And you just get pushed to one side. What else do I want? Oh yeah, I meant to go to the physics. Here. I'll just change this to false. That is a very good visualization of what can happen. I kind of also want to have... I don't know if it's going to be distracting, but I want to have a pink thing here. Like, the player's going to be jumping over this, or jumping on top of this, and then they get scooped. It's actually so good. The timing works out so well. Would it be better if this is visible on the other side? Nah. I think that's pretty good. I just need to record a clip of this. Well, I mean, I'm streaming the whole time. I am recording as well. Can I just clip this from the stream? I don't know. Also, that was crazy. I just got tons of speed. I'm definitely not getting distracted. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get our simple screen recorder. Select window. Yep. Continue. Oh, did we already set everything here? Where's the FPS? Here, 60. Sure, sure. I think I restart this thing. Needs to be correct still. Then start recording, start the scene, and then just go through it. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. That's not exactly it either. That's pretty good, but I don't know why I stopped midair. Oh, I started sliding on the wall. Okay. That's a bit better. Okay, I think that was the best take. So we save this. Home of the folder. What do we do with this? That was the last take that was good. Okay, skipping through the video for some reason is painful. Yeah, I decided this is the take. So you start at 24 seconds. Okay. I forgot to take this text out, so that's fine. .5 start. Let's write that up. Then where do we go? Did my cursor go? Yeah, it did go on top of the window. That's bad. Not good. Okay, 26.5, I think. What do we call this? This might be taken. That won't be taken. think that's it for now. We're gonna see what it looks like on the page. What's the particle down there? Okay, there's like one single particle. Anyway. I had it like here. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move around all the media anyway. Troll the WebM. Such a funny name. Well, I'm just gonna leave it blank for now. If I get a good sentence later, then yep, I'll write that good sentence. Oh no, it's so bad. I should hold the video at the end for a bit before looping it. That's really bad. It's very rough and distracting, but I think this is the clip that I want to show at the very beginning. Or this kind of a clip. This has to be fixed to not be awful. Or then I just don't loop this. Nah, I do want it to be a looping thing. What have I written about this before? I think there's a redirect. Oh, there's not a redirect. Bro. Oh yeah. This is the redirect. Yep. Yoink. I think it's actually pretty good. It's fine. Yep, we're gonna have an overview section. I'm gonna make this video not suck later. Or do I make it not suck right now? I don't like the particles at the start here. Those have to be taken away. Also, the video loops way too fast. I could just cut and make the player reappear. Hey, DemiDR, thank you for the follow. Yeah. If you want, I can show you the like usual project that I'm working on, which is like voxel stuff. But yeah, I haven't updated my website in forever, so need to work on that sometimes. I think I make the video not suck first. This goes here. I'm gonna make a little contraption. Make a little contraption. Let's remember to have to do something. There we go. I did something. Oh, we're gonna have a yellow box here where the player is kind of funneled into. Thinking. Gonna have children on this that ensure that. Yep. We want to ensure that the player basically goes into the right place. We're gonna have a pink box behind it. I have index 0. Let's put it to like a 10. And this is gonna be -1, so it's behind. Let me change the background color real fast. Where do we have? Oh, this is the boot splash. Note down this color. Let's change it so I can see. And have some fat borders on this, that's fine. We're gonna get funneled into here. Actually, I need to have no border here, otherwise the player can't get in. We're gonna have this little box. The scoop will bring us here, and then we will carry the player back into the starting position. That's just gonna happen. And it's gonna be one big animation, this is loops. So this goes here. That happens. I guess we can just start moving kind of immediately. Get scooped into the bucket. And position. I still don't know what the reset tracks mean. I need to figure that out at some point. I wonder where the player will end up if I do this. I think they might slide further to the right. I guess we'll see. If this happens. Yeah. You do get slid a bit. I think that's fine. I can just like hold on my keyboard a bit so that doesn't happen. Yep. I could make the bucket a bit smaller as well. Let's see, where do we have? We have this here. Oh. It's a bit funny because it scales both at the same time. I'll get the scoop. Scoop does this. We're gonna be here. We need to change the initial position. So delete that. gonna be on this corner. This is about right. I'm gonna go here first. Gonna wait a bit, so I'm at the corner for sure. And we rise up to the start. We actually can just rise like over the whole thing. We just have to make the z-index of this be higher. Yep. And this has to be even higher. Oh, actually, I just realized it's not exactly correct. This has to be... because when the scoop happens... Oh, I can just raise the... Okay. No. I do have a problem where the z-index is kind of... I need to just, like, overlap in a way, if that makes any sense. I didn't save the keyframe? Damn. Right, now it's over. We're just gonna have an additional box here. Yep, and the z-index of this is high enough. So when we look at this animation, this scoops you, we go here, we get transported here, and the player just appears here, and the animation can restart. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Can I turn off wraparound? Damn, I missed the button multiple times. Yep, I can. Oh, it just repeats. Let me reset the background color. The illusion is now complete. Oh. It feels like that's not perfectly aligned. It's not at all. Okay, so... What? Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. Okay. Okay. So you here, we want to move the bucket, not the wall of the bucket. That's better. So what is the X value here? 1, 2, 1. That's better. That's great. Oh, but you can see the interpolation. Like you can see the one frame where everything like warps back. I need to hide that. I know an easy way. We're gonna have our lovely little bucket move back into position. It goes here, and then we can move it on whatever like speed we want. It doesn't matter. I really love how it just like snaps here. And then I can also wrap the loop interpolation on both. and just moves slowly back into position. That's so great. Oh, that actually is not so great. Yeah, but now we shouldn't get any like visuals of this like going across the screen. If we do, then I can actually do this right now. Base these out a little, so it's for sure good. Then we need the scooper to also do the same thing. Or after its animation, just here. Oh, wrong thing. Scooper, you go here. And after that, you go here. It's good. It should work out. Let's see. Yep. And we see nothing out of place. But if we use this camera, it should be pretty funny. It's not exactly. But yeah. This is the behind the scenes of the animation. It actually is pretty funny. That's so great. Also, I realized I don't need this other wall. This is completely unnecessary. So now let me actually use this camera. Oh, this is. Oh, that's good. Here, let me make this be always on top so I can actually adjust the camera. I think that's good. So now when we get scooped down, we can be anywhere here, and then like there's only one wall preventing us from escaping. Because the environment is like all walls anyway, you know? Actually, I wonder, is it possible to stay with this big box? I don't think it is. The wall does prevent it quite nicely. Anyway. We're using this camera, and we can record a better clip of this. And we go here. Oh, I forgot to go. Anyway. And then, get brought back with this box. And then we try to position ourselves so the loop is smooth. That's pretty good. I think I might want to have a longer wait period here. Like before the player is brought back. I just realized I don't want to change the speed, so I'm gonna do that. I think that increases the wait period. Yep, that doesn't change the speed. That's good. That's very nice. Now I just record this. Should still be correct, but we can reconfigure it. I think I just start recording and then I try to find. Yeah, later on I will just try to find the right loop points. Yeah, that goes there. I'm gonna wait for the iteration to go through. This happens. Oh, it's so hard to sync it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it was good aside from like hugging the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm late. Okay, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty good. Don't attach to the wall. We go here. Oh, I survived. Alright. I want to have like one perfect, like smooth loop. Because then I can do a very, very seamless thing. Actually, I'm going to start out by just being here. So the starting position is the same. You should position me the same every single time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, jump here. Nice, that should be good. And then, I'm gonna save it, but we're gonna get rid of this text and try again. I'm gonna make you not visible. Let's go. I'll do it again. I should be at the correct position, but I can just go here. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Late. Okay, we're gonna cancel this one. I'm gonna bring my recording thing to the other screen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, the character also blinked so perfectly here. I was so sure that I was gonna get it. Let me cancel the recording. I'm actually gonna. I know the cursor was in the corner here, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, jump, fall. Not the best. I'm gonna do another iteration. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Not the best. No, it's so hard to time. I should maybe have a visual cue, or a sound cue, or anything cue, so I actually know how to time this. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, I was way late. Okay, that's fine. To save this, let me look at the video. This is the last one that I thought was good. Yeah, and here I missed that. That's fine. It's decent. It's decent. Okay, okay. So what are the starting points and what are the ending points? Okay, so 53 start point. Okay, and then like 101 end point. Ah, the blink happens just here, and if I go to 53, I think the blink happens here immediately as well. So I have to do after the blink. Yep. So 54 start? No, 54.5. 54.5. I can have like dead room here at the end, so the clip doesn't like loop too fast. And 105. Okay. $18. We're gonna have a few options here. Be 10, 24. What? Oh, it's 10.24. What was the starting point that I just fucking said? I really forgot. Okay, 105 is the end. I'm gonna input that first. What is our starting point? 54, I think. 54.2 or something like that. Nice. Is the video anywhere here? Yep. The video folder, I mean. Wait, the end of the blink is here. Okay. That's not good. We gotta do like 0.4. It's good. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe a bit too much waiting at the end. Like, blink, wait, go. Oh, I paused it. I'm dumb. Blink, wait. So 1 second less of waiting, I guess? Yes. Choosing arbitrary video lengths, my favorite. How long are you gonna take? Not too long. Go down there. Get scooped up. We blink. And then we go. You could have maybe like had the goal in here at the end. But I think this is good enough. You can understand what's going on. We get epically trolled. Scoot back to the beginning. I really love how smooth this loop is. You can't really tell that it happens. Because the screen is the exact same on both sides of the loop. That's nice. No, I guess more writing. What more is there to say about Seamless? Like, this is the technical deep dive stuff. Technical deep dive, technical deep dive. I don't have real, like, general text about the project right now. What do I want to say about Seamless? Okay, so I think I have a pretty good idea for what I want to do. I just need to get a text. So I'm gonna do the epic move of saying that I'm gonna continue this later, and I'm gonna move on to voxel stuff. This is like starting progress. Oh, but if I commit and push this, it's gonna like get pushed directly. So I need to commit but not push this. Or then I make a new branch. Yeah. Yep. What do I call this? It's gonna be rewrite XD. I can publish this branch, and it's not gonna affect the like live website. Das gut. Interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot. I discovered that there's indeed. I don't think I need to change this. Yeah. I discovered that there's a like bug that crashes Godot very consistently. Let me open Godot. If this said 5 times 5 instead of this 5, or if this is like any arithmetic in it, you know, like any calculation, Godot will crash trying to parse a shader, which is pretty funny. And I was gonna make an issue about it, but there already was an issue with basically the same problem, so I just commented on it. It's like, yeah, I can reproduce, and then just put that code there. But yeah. Oh yeah, off-screen changes. Yes. We have textures on the lattice. Only on one side. The other sides are broken. Yippee. And we're gonna have to change the atlas generation so that so let me look at the current atlas. Because currently, if we have any duplicate textures, what I do, so when I loop through these, hold on, I'm gonna drink some water. So when I loop through these, and let's say, you know, I make the dirt block, I see that we don't have this texture already noted down. So I know down, okay, dirt block is texture ID 012, right? Well, 0, 1, 2, 3. I can't actually count, holy shit. But dirt is texture ID 3. Alright. Then we get the grass. We register this grass top, you know, it's not seen before, we register the sides. And then when you get to the bottom, we note down, or we notice, we actually already have dirt, right? So we're not gonna put it into the atlas again, but in the grass material, we're just gonna point like, oh, our texture IDs are 4, 5, and 2. Right? So it points to this. So the atlas can be smaller. But this is a pain to translate to the shader side. I'm like, how do I convey all this information cleanly and whatever? It's bad. So what I decided to do is to cheat. Right? So we're not gonna prevent duplicate textures at all. We're gonna have and right now I have 7 texture slots per texture. There's like top, bottom, sides, and then any. I'm not gonna have any anymore. It's just gonna be all the sides, and we just project the sides like do the thing. It's gonna make sense. But yeah, the atlas is gonna be a bit bigger. That's fine. Let me actually modify the atlas generation. Guys, if you get a mouse, make sure that it has the left click that works, and that will work for a long time. Otherwise, you're gonna go insane. Just saying. Scene textures. Or true. We do that. And launch the game. Everything should still work perfectly fine. Hello? Why can't I see anything? Are the texture IDs screwed up? Is this supposed to be and false instead? Okay, no, it's not supposed to be. What is broken? Let me first not do this. Does this actually break everything? Like, we're here now, and we opened XP. Oh, it does break everything because I'm dumb. Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. Is this a dictionary? And we're just assigning, like, bad values, basically. Damn. I think I'm making... Oh, I think I can make this an array and it will not be broken anymore. Let's see. I don't really care about the texture ID anymore. I mean, I'm just gonna append the current texture ID. And then in scene textures, this is gonna be an array of the actual textures. This our texture and scene textures. I'm gonna have this. I'm just gonna have plus equals 1, and now everything should work. Okay, now we actually see everything. That's good. This stair. Not exactly right. It's really funny to have stone with a fucking log as any texture. Holy shit, that's good. I don't know why that happens, but that's good. It doesn't really matter. All I wanted is to be able to open the user data folder and show you the new atlas, which, you know, we have some repeats here. That's all. Like we have these are like all the dirt textures which are the same. These are all the grass textures, which 4 of them are the same, and this dirt thing is the same as this. Right? It's not pretty at all. But what are you gonna do about it? You know? What are you gonna do about it? It is the way it is. It is a bit sad, but that's how it is. This simplifies the code a ton. And if we, like, this is 6.1 kilobytes. How much is the other atlas? Oh, I meant to open the project folder. So 6.1, 13.7, 6.1. How does this make any sense? How? How is this larger? Is it because these things here, like these scribbles, or is it because I saved it with GIMP? No idea. Because I drew some stuff over the thing so I could actually see the black texture. Because it's ID 0, I was just using it. Well, let me see. This makes more sense, you know? Like this is compressed into memory. It uses 5.3 kilobytes. This bigger one uses 64 kilobytes. And yeah, it might be a thing that I eventually optimize. So we don't need to have a huge atlas for no reason. But for now, it is way easier to write the code. If I end up going back, like I change the code again, then I haven't like introduced complexity that I got rid of anyway, you know? It's better to just roll with a simpler thing and eventually optimize it, right? Eventually. But next up, I gotta fix my shader. We don't use XY always, but we use the correct coordinates based on the normal of the block. But before that, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break. And then I'll get to fixing the shader, and then we can do the rest of the to-do. Let me open the to-do list actually. I rotate the lattice correctly, yep. Update in real time, yep. I mean, textures are almost there. But these 2 points are the main meat of what I'm gonna do today. I'm not necessarily gonna even finish this. And this is also something. But yeah. Bathroom break time. I'm gonna be right back. Yep. I also realized I should probably change the title of the stream. I completely forgot. There. Done. Let me check that it looks correct. Yep, that's good. Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. Normal, normal, normals. Okay. Wrong column, that's fine. Then what do we do here? We do... I think if the normal is above 0.5, then we can kind of say that that is our normal indeed. Oh, but we also want to check the absolute value. And here we're gonna have the z. Yep. And what do we do now? We have the sample differently on each scenario. Oh, I master, you're indeed the first. Well, I mean, technically, I did my test, but you know, I also cleared the chat. But I officially consider you to be the first. So let me see. Sample pulse equals pulse then block.xy. I need to do this. Fair, fair. Oh, I need to run the lattice test. Yep, we're in the correct scene. That's good. Let's see what this looks like. It is correct on the top face. It is incorrect on the sides. That's fine. Go here. Is this supposed to be YZ? Well, no. Y was correct and I used XZ here. I think XY and this is incorrect. Yeah. At the start of the stream, I was updating my website a bit. And yeah. Got some plans together for it. Didn't really finish anything though. It is a, how to say, not my favorite activity to just write about my projects and myself. But I kind of have to do it sometimes. Yay, we get textures on every side. That makes sense. That's good. This is rotated wrong. Pretty sure this is wrong as well. What? Okay, why are you 90 degrees this way? YX? Or then it's the other way around, then I just rotated the one good thing also 90 degrees. Yeah. So XY and ZY. Yippee! Now they're upside down. There are no 90 degrees rotated, they're just upside down. That's easy to fix. Easy fix. And now they're correct. Now the last thing to do would be to actually sample the correct textures for every single voxel instead of the incorrect textures. I'm working on mesh latticing. And I can actually... I'm gonna peel back the illusion a bit, okay? I'm gonna do this for now. I'm gonna say... Oh, I need to do like this. Do this. Because before, what I was doing was like the traditional chunk meshing, right? So if you think about Minecraft, for example, you know, we just have some terrain and we construct a mesh that represents that terrain, and then pass that mesh to the GPU, and the GPU renders that, right? Very like normal. Very normal voxel shenanigans. Okay, let me breathe. Holy shit, there's still a little space to see. Okay. So we're gonna have only our X lattice slices here now. So you can see how we have these sheets, right? There's little mesh sheets. So it's 2 triangles per sheet. They just go all the way across this whole thing, right? And actually, interestingly, I haven't tried to show it like this before, but let me try. So, well, now it's mostly this one texture, but you can see that we have some other textures in the middle here, right? You know, like stone here and like this white thing here, because we're just sampling stuff, right? There's a 3D texture with voxel data that says that, oh, this should be a Planck's face. And then here we read it, and we just sample our atlas at the correct point, right? And also in shaders, we can discard pixels, right? So now, we have a bunch of empty space between, instead of, you know, repeating this texture over and over and over again, we have empty space between these faces, right? And I think here I might be able to see that this is one face of a block and this is the other face, you know? I can kind of see that happen everywhere, where there's like slices that kind of represent blocks. And then let's bring the Y slices here. And now we have, you know, we have the top and bottom slices and we have the side slices. It's the same, it's still the same thing, right? Where this is one big mesh, this goes through the entire slice. You know, this is also one big mesh, but we just discard a lot of pixels in between, right? And then we can bring back the last slices. I love this demonstration. And now we have blocks, you know? But again, under the hood, like this face and this face, because they're on the same height, they're part of the same mesh. And everything in between is supposed to be air, so the shader just doesn't render anything there. And what this means is that if I like fill this area to be all air, I don't have to reconstruct a new mesh and then send that mesh to the GPU. All I have to do is tell the GPU, it's like, oh, these are air now. And the next frame, it'll be rendered correctly. Right? And that's kind of the like good part about mesh lattices. The bad part is overdraw. So yeah. I don't know if you know what overdraw is, but basically, even if you discard the pixels, you still have to do some amount of work to do that. Let me actually I can demonstrate the easiest with this actual block stuff that I'm doing. So if we have a block here, so let's imagine that these are different lattice slices here. Fill these in. So these are different lattice slices. And if we just happen to render this one first, and it blocks like our whole screen, everything is fine, right? And because we see that all these pixels are filled in and we don't have to like draw anything else. But if we render this face first, you know, so these aren't filled in yet. We render these pixels, we figure out all the colors, then we render this face, and we figure out all these pixels, and then we render this face, and we render all these pixels. Repeat this like 1,000 times, and suddenly we're doing a lot more drawing, right? Very unnecessarily. So that's the problem with mesh lattices. I don't know exactly how you would mitigate that. The thing that I've done now, for now, is that the center of the lattice is drawn first, and then we like gradually go outwards from here. What if you generate the mesh based on what blocks are placed? Then you call faces that are invisible. Create a new chunk mesh in the second thread. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Like on the old system, right? And the problem is that meshing takes a lot of time. But I am thinking of making like a hybrid thing, where for the most part we do latticing, but if we have like a huge area this is air, then you know we don't make the faces there, right? But like what I do depends on what the performance will be, and right now I don't know, basically, because I have to have this working and actually use it, and then I'll see like where the like render distance, detail, performance, like balance is good, right? If it's already good, then I don't have to like optimize further. If it's not good enough, then yeah, I'll optimize so this actually works. Any idea how to fix the meshing slowdown thing? I mean, you mean just the meshing being slow? Or what do you mean? My game likes that when it's loading terrain chunks low. Well, you have to optimize your meshing algorithm. Basically, like that's all you can do. Yeah, okay, well, I also let me show you my old meshing code. What are you actually do you do it in GDScript or do you do it in another language, or what is your approach? Like what is the language? Because if you generate meshes in GDScript, I would have to benchmark if I actually get a performance gain from doing it in Rust, but I think I do. I would be surprised if GDScript meshing was as good as Rust meshing, because Rust is a bit of a faster language. Hold on. I meant to open this folder. So I can go here, here, here. Open this. Boom. Boom. Let's see. Mm. Oh. After the thresh is finished, it likes out when adding to the tree. I would have to see the specific code that you're doing and what you're doing, because there might be some surprising bottleneck somewhere. But I don't know what I would tell you. Yeah, guys, I just realized too, it is not the meshing itself that's causing the issue, but it's the join operation basically. Yeah. But what you can do is just put a whole lot of print statements and measure time everywhere, you know? At this point, how much does this code block take? How much does this code block take? Have you pinpointed where the freeze happens? You know? Because I don't know your code. I can't tell you off the top of my head, what the issue is for you, right? And if you don't know where the freeze happens, that's also bad. But if you're doing call deferred, the freeze might happen outside of your code, if that makes sense. You know? Because you basically queue an operation for Godot, and then that operation that you queued might be the thing that lags out. But you should be able to detect that as well. Yeah. Yep. Find the culprit. Find the culprit. What was I thinking of doing? Oh yeah, I need to make the Atlas generation different. Well, I already made it different actually. I just need to actually use the new Atlas. Lattice.trace. Take this. We take this. We put it here. And we have to change how we get everything. So we have plus XD here. I need to modify this a bit. Do it after this. Oh, I just didn't copy this. Right. Okay, we're gonna have this here. And how do I do this? Oh. Oh, did you find the issue? Or are you talking about some issue that I'm having? Basically just need to use a different variable here. And we're gonna use texture ID here. I mean, this might have to be a float. How many places use this? Fuck it, it's gonna be a float. Okay. You shouldn't pass the meshing the cultivar. No, I mean, try it out. You know, that's you can theorize and think all day and still be wrong. But you know, if you just try it out, then you'll very quickly see if it works or if it doesn't. I need to multiply this by 7. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll change this to 6 later. It's fine. What do I do now? I'm gonna have this, and then actually, what does it look like now? Oh, it is. Oh yeah, because the atlas size has changed. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh. I wish the shader editing was in this upper window instead of down here. Then we have these. And now... Oh. Okay. This is the dirt. I think the top face is first. Actually, I can check this. Yeah, it's top, then bottom, then front, then back, then left, then right. And then this curse thing. So far normal is above 0.5. And if our normal is positive, the positive normal means we're at the top. We do nothing, basically. Texture ID, I'm still gonna write this just so it's consistent. Here we do 1. Oh, has to be a float. Sure. Then here, we do 2 and 3. And then here, do 4 and 5. Let's see, do we get the correct textures? Gambling. We don't. What is happening here? What is happening here? I use the texture ID here, the voxel times 7, which is supposed to be correct, and we do this plus operation. Interesting. Look at Atlas. Use this. If I have 0. Oh, wait, actually, am I using the old Atlas? Doesn't seem like that. I want to see that one texture. Yep. I have 0. 0 times 7 is 0. And you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. We do have 7 textures. 6. It's so hard to count these because... Well, actually, I have it way easier way. I have 8. Okay, that might be the reason. Still wrong. Still not right. Okay, let me just try different numbers at this point. I think 6 is gonna be next. Okay. What am I doing? Let's this is correct. Oh, actually, is it correct? It's 8. Yep. And we have 7 textures per voxel. But it's lined up incorrectly. Okay, somewhere we take dirt texture for top, planks for side. It's all different textures. What is happening? Actually, what is happening here? Oh, are we traversing this in the different direction that I thought? That might be the case. Actually, I want the column to be on top. Is it that simple? Almost, maybe? This looks mostly correct now. This has the incorrect side here. And this is mostly correct, but this is one incorrect side here. Grass is mostly correct as well, but I used dirt. Let's guess more. Let's do 6. It's more incorrect. Let's do 8. No. Okay. Yeah, okay. So 7 is definitely the most correct. There's a something wrong still. Why do we use a stone face here? You have this. You have this. Okay. You have these faces here. Top and bottom. Why are we like this though? Bring that to the other screen. +2. Oh, these numbers are just incorrect. Okay, so top, let's say it's this. Bottom, let's say it's this. Let's do the 2 and 3 here. Okay, so now I have stone here on the top. Is this +0 that's fucking everything up? For some reason? Interesting. So 0 is the previous voxel's texture. It's an off by 1. Classic. Oh, it's probably because of the any texture. Or no, it shouldn't be. Oh, I think I know why. There's something here that doesn't use the any texture. At some point. Has to be that. Really? No? Am I wrong? I couldn't be. I'm wrong. Okay. Well, whatever. We're almost correct. Let's just do the plus one here. And then I can do everything else correctly? Question mark? Yay! We assemble everything correctly. Yeah, grass blocks, we have logs, we have stone. Oh, well, yeah, the stone was the lattice mesh face. This isn't here. That's why that looked transparent. It has some interesting stone. Okay, this is like extra credit stone that's with an incorrect ID. How many blocks do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks. This. No, we shouldn't have any invalid blocks here. Well, these are still here, but that's fine. We don't see any grass, stone, or anything like that. No. Which is good. It is good. We're actually getting the textures kind of correctly. Very nice. I think next up is actually piping the voxel data from the Rust code into the mesh lattice. And for now, I'm gonna have a static area where that happens. Later, I'm gonna figure out like how to move the mesh lattice with the player. Let's see. Let me see the documentation for image texture 3D. Update. So the bad thing is, I'm pretty sure that I do have to transfer the entire voxel data into the GPU. Like if I update one block, it is gonna be a new texture, and that's what's gonna be transferred. I don't know if there's any way around that. I could maybe have like multiple smaller textures and some additional logic here. The best thing would be if I could just like look at the VRAM and just change it, like just change one like pixel there. But I guess it's gonna be compressed anyway. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Update. Oh yeah, update lattice. Here. This is L8 currently. I'm gonna keep using L8. It's gonna be 8 bits per thing. It's gonna byte. I wonder how big were the meshes that I was transferring. Because basically, if I transfer like a 1000 by 1000 by 1000 area, then I'm gonna be transferring that many bytes, essentially. Like each block is gonna be a byte, I think. There's no image format that allows me to pack this more tightly. Yeah. I would like have to somehow myself pack the data more tightly. And then I can do that. Where I would pass in an L8 with each value actually like indicates 8 blocks, right? To be like integer data. And each well, actually no. I do need more than 1 bit per block. Yeah. Yep. Maybe a byte is fine for now. But being able to partially replace the data would be ideal. But anyway. I should start by actually passing values that make sense. Because currently I only give 2 values. Let me go to... Oh, I should have the lattice test. Okay. If I go here, let me load in some terrain. Load here. And we redo our lattice. You can see it's just one texture. And it's an invalid texture as well. This is not good. Also, everything is broken. The ground is so beautiful tonight. It's because of the like incorrect. I'm actually gonna fix that for now. Or no, I'm gonna keep it broken. Pass in values that make sense. So for now, I'm gonna hard code it. I need to know this order. Yoink. And then we have comment here with all of this. Actually, I think I can just use the material directly. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now how to do this. I actually forgot how to cast a variable into another type for a moment. We divide it by... How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divided by 8.0. And that is our value. I gotta figure out how I can pass in integer data so I don't have to do this, but for now it's fine. Do we divide it by 16 here? We do. Let's do 16. Let's see what happens. Load the save. And it's all incorrect. Well, I mean, I didn't rebuild. Damn. I got too used to doing GDScript already. I forgot that I actually have to build the code for it to work. Oh, we have stone, we have grass. It is not rotated correctly. Well, I mean, it's rotated correctly this way, right? It is here. It is also all like full bright. But that's fine. Yeah, nice. We do pass the data, and now we render correctly. I just need to not have this rotated incorrectly. I could fix this in the shader, I guess. YXC maybe? I don't have to rebuild because I only changed the shader code. Reload test 455. I guess I did test 45 last. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Nice. That was easy. And yeah, it is also, I think, let me place down light here. Light here, and if I rebuild that lattice, yeah. Yay, let's go. So now this needs to be offset correctly. It's offset this correctly. What else do I need to do? I need to make this real time. So when I place a block, it immediately updates. Then I have to like rebuild manually. Why are you not? You have this one block here. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's still some rounding errors here. So it is not perfectly representative of the actual data for some reason. Like there's some errors in there still, but that's fine. That is fine. Also, I'm curious. Filter linear. What will we see? Oh, this is just black and white. Fair enough. If we do this, what will we see? Mostly black and white, and then incorrect blocks. Okay. What about below the surface? Yeah, below the surface we have the correct blocks. Oh, yeah. Not the smartest idea to linearly interpolate your voxel data. Let me think. What does it mean that we're doing this incorrectly still? There's an error somewhere here, basically. It's not good. But yeah. I'm gonna have so much fun hunting this down. I can't wait until that's the thing that I have to do. But right now, how do I make this real time? I think I just need to keep track of block positions that were changed. And then we just go here, and instead of like iterating through like this, we only get the positions that have changed. But I need to get the old image. I need to remember the old image and then access the layers. Can we do that? How do we get your layers? Oh, we don't? That's fucked. For an actual image, you can just get the data. Hello? Where do you get your data? Oh, you have to do get image and then get data on the image. Okay. Image. This is an array of images, not an array of image textures. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So we store an array of images in our memory. Then we access that array. And we change the few pixels that we want. And then we take our 3D image texture and we make it again with the new data. I think the underlying code will transmit the whole new 3D texture. And there's basically nothing I can do about that. Unless I start rendering on the Rust side. Hmm. Damn. Damn. This is... Yep. This is some fun stuff. Basically, if I could somehow have some blob of data that this shader can access, and also I can access through my Rust code, and I can just update like parts of it however I please, that would be great. You know, that would be the dream. But for now, I'm just going to be sending the entire 3D texture over all the time. It is still better than sending the meshes, I think. But that's going to be for next time. That's a solid plan. I'm going to write it into the to-do, and I'm going to head out. And we're going to raid someone if we have 2 or more viewers. That's the rule. Don't need to write anything here. Well, this is done, actually. CRDiff. What do we do today? I think I just kind of commit everything. Yep. Yep. That's good. I'm gonna say XD. Push. Ay ay ay. Coding be like, do it for 2 hours and then take a break. That is what I do. Oh, okay. Well, 1 viewer this time. It do be like that sometimes. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna be live tomorrow as well. Hopefully gonna get some more progress done on the latticing stuff. Yeah, see you later. Wah.